Hi, and welcome back to Agentic Bros, where we keep AI simple. Today, we're going to be diving into Lovable and Lovable 2.0 and talking about how you can use vibe coding to help market local businesses in your area and start using AI to make yourself money. We've been using Lovable for about 2 to 3 months here at Agentic. Currently, we're using it to build our app, AI Gent Desk, a AI automation troubleshooting tool. So be on the lookout for that. And this is the first vibe coding tool we went ahead and started using. This is extremely beginner friendly. I am not technical at all. I'm actually a liberal arts major. My background is in marketing. I went to college for journalism with the hopes of pursuing a career in sports. But right now we're on the AI wave, trying to be ahead of the curve when it comes to this AI stuff. And Lovable is a great way to get into vibe coding, and these new features only make that easier. So let's go ahead and look at some of the new offerings. This came out a few days ago. Obviously, they had a brand overhaul, new UI, new logo. It kind of has a bit more of a crisp look. A big deal is that you can now collaborate on your Lovable projects. And this is a big deal if you had multiple people that wanted to work on a project. You can go ahead, send them an invite, and then everyone can kind of have access to the same project. And the catch is that the credits that are being used are all from the person's account who the invite was sent from. So that's kind of an easy way to keep track of where the credits are being used and who's going to be charged at the end of the day. And then one of the more important updates is chat mode. So if you have ever used any of these vibe coding tools, or if you have used Lovable extensively, there isn't really a space for you to kind of ask it questions, maybe bounce some ideas. Going back to some important prompt engineering practices, maybe have something planned out beforehand, and then go ahead and prompt the tool. So this chat mode kind of allows you to ask Lovable questions. How can I make this more professional and sleek looking? How can I make this application better? Maybe you want to ask it to change a specific thing, and you want to see what it recommends. So you can kind of switch in and out of chat mode. So when you're in chat mode, it won't make changes. It won't completely overhaul the website, the web app that you're working on, if you kind of ask it the wrong thing, right? So this kind of takes that part out. And then once you click off of chat mode, and then you can say like, oh, implement these changes, you can go ahead and say, for example, you talked about, or the suggestions you made, go ahead and implement those. So that's a really big deal when it comes to just the flow of how you're using the tool. Security scan. So it looks like Lovable is implementing kind of this autonomous security scan, because there is a lot of security issues, especially with everyone just getting into vibe coding, and just getting into building the backends out of apps, and no one's really paying attention to the security of it all. So it's great that Lovable took that into account, and just made it easier for non-technical people to kind of hop onto this wave. And then there's dev mode. So previously you weren't really able to view the code that you were working on in Lovable, and then kind of toggling in between dev mode allows you to do that. End goal, we're going to walk through building out a website for a local business. And what we're going to do in this video is kind of we're going to throw that website into Lovable, have it change a bunch of stuff up, and then go ahead and email them that website and offer our services. So we'll go ahead and visually show you guys how to use all of these new features. And then a big deal is the visual edits. So now if you go into edit mode in Lovable, you can do a lot of manual edits. So or maybe you just want to change the size of fonts. Maybe you want to just change the font itself. Maybe you want to change the background color for the header or the footer. Easy and simple edits that you can kind of use manually. And the catch is you're not going to be using your prompts. You're not going to be using the credits that you're given monthly, right? So if you're on the pro plan, you have like 100 monthly credits. If you're using the free plan, you have 5 daily prompts. So if you go ahead and use the edit mode, you're not going to be using those prompts and those credits for little changes that you want to make to your web app or your website. There's a lot of great stuff that they've come out with. Let's go ahead and break down how to approach kind of building a website for a local business. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and jump into actually looking at these different local businesses. So I did a quick search, car wraps near me. So one of my clients that I have right now actually is a car wrapping clinic. So this is kind of a space I'm a bit familiar with. And shout out to Marcin AI for this idea. He's actually the channel that introduced me to Lovable, and kind of this way of using it. Basically, what we're going to do is look at these Google Map results, look at their websites, see where these businesses may need some help or some updating. Go ahead and throw their information into Lovable, and then kind of reach out to them through email or call them, and see if they are happy with the results that we have, right? So let's see, Jay-Z Wraps. First result, I'm assuming, yep, this is a pretty good website. It looks modern, looks sleek. All right, cool. That's not really what we're looking for, right? It should really jump out to us initially. Let's see. Blessed touches again. Oh, okay. They have some nice animations. They have some. Okay, cool. Good colors. Good theme. Wrap works. Let's look at this. Okay, not bad, not bad. No, this is good. This is good as well. So we're looking for something really bad. Let's see. Well, not bad, but something that could use our help. DFW Wrap Lab. Okay, it goes to a link.me. Interesting. Why does it? Okay, DFW Wrap. Okay, so this is not really shows their Instagram. Let's see. Okay, they have a good amount of followers, but they don't seem to have an actual site. Oh, okay, here we go. Why isn't that linked to their Google, right? So this could be something where you come in and help them optimize their Google business profile. But let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so this is their website. I have their pricing on it. Okay. So this is someone that we can definitely help out with on their Google Maps listing. They have it linked to Link Me. They have their socials, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Okay, cool. They have that place here as well. But this is not a real website. And if you go to their Instagram, and then you look at, okay, interesting. All right, so this is someone we can definitely help. Um, let's go ahead and throw this into Lovable and see what we can do. So what I went ahead and did is threw this into Abacus DeepAgent, which is kind of like Manus. So I said, help me build a report for a local car wrapping business. I need to build them a website and need basic information about them, like their offerings and the general tone of their branding. Attached below are their socials and current website. Compile everything into one comprehensive document that I can throw into Lovable. So this DeepAgent is going ahead and doing that. I went ahead and provided the DeepAgent with Instagram, TikTok, the website, and the link me. I told it to focus on the pricing, the types of wraps, and testimonials. So it's going ahead, gathering information. It's compiling a markdown file. Web access, you can kind of look at. Right now, it's not completely working on this end here. So I'll go ahead and hide that and show the chat. But it's kind of creating a comprehensive it's kind of creating a comprehensive report for the for DFW Wrap Lab, and then we'll go ahead and throw this report into Lovable, and then kind of prompt it with a few different things specific to a landing page, and then kind of build off of that. But this is just kind of an easy way. And then if you want to try out Abacus AI, I will have a link in bio. It's only $10 a month. You get 2 uses for this DeepAgent. Obviously, there's much more easier ways or much more accessible ways to research, or you could go ahead and just kind of look through your own website. If they already had something that was there, you could have just copy pasted the copy on the website, or put the link into Lovable. But this is kind of going a step further, adding more AI into your workflow, and hopefully getting a better result out of it. So I said I've completed the research on DFW Wrap Lab and compiled all the findings into a comprehensive markdown file. Okay, let's see. Okay, that represents how work done in the DFW area. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like it's in progress. All right, cool. So it went ahead and created this comprehensive report. Arlington, Texas. vibrant, eye-catching color options. Okay, it has the address, operating hours, contact details, payment options. It asks. Oh, okay. It went through its history and background. Talked about unique selling propositions, services and offerings, vehicle wraps, paint protection. Okay, cool. It kind of gave us this full breakdown. It has all its prices, Starlight headlines. Okay, so it did go a bit more in depth than I originally wanted it to. But I mean, this is amazing. It went through its, it went through its Google reviews, the feedback they had. Okay, it gave me some stuff for color palettes. All right, cool. And I don't want you guys to feel like you need access to these agents to do this. This can all be done by a human being simply by just taking screenshots, looking at the website yourself. But this is just an interesting way that you can add AI into your flow and utilize these fully autonomous agents like this Abacus Deep Agent, like Manus. Again, these are more on the expensive side, but this is just a great way just to kind of have everything in one place and have a comprehensive report, and then we can give everything to Lovable. It could look at the doc and then start creating based off of it. Goes over the typography, logo usage, okay, imagery style. Interesting. Okay, cool. So it has a lot of great stuff in here. Let's go ahead. Let's throw this into Lovable and kind of see what we come out with. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the prompt that we kind of wrote out. I want to create a one-page website for a local car wrapping and detailing business. I will provide all the business details, including branding, brand voice, color palette, pricing, and services in a PDF. Make it sleek and modern. I want it to look like a $10,000 website. Let's go ahead and add this. I want it to look like a $10,000 website, have animations, a photo gallery, and a section for testimonials. Include a free quotes form right under the hero section. Include links to socials. Make the service section robust and easy to follow. Okay, cool. So we made a mistake there. It does not accept PDF. So what we're going to do is copy and paste it straight from DeepAgent, the research straight from DeepAgent. Okay, so let's go ahead and then we have the whole report from DeepAgent. Let's go ahead and see what Lovable puts out. So it went ahead and created this. We did have a few errors that we had to solve. But Lovable really takes care of that pretty quickly and without me having to kind of go too deep into it. It kind of follows the theme that DeepAgent laid out in the document, transform your vehicle with DFW Wrap Lab. Kind of focus on the woman-owned premium vehicle wrap shop. Get a free quote. Okay, cool. Get in touch. Okay, that's just kind of not working right. But okay, let's see. Get your free quote today. Name, email, phone, service interested. Okay, cool. It has a good drop down message. Tell us about your project or vehicle. Go ahead and send the free quote. Our premium services. Obviously, the images can be populated with their own stuff, right? So vehicle wraps. Starting at 1600s, transform your vehicle with our high quality vinyl wraps available in various finishes, including, okay, cool. Request a quote and it takes us down here. Okay, cool. So that's something that we can change. We can change on this sidebar here. Starlight headliners, additional services. Interesting. Okay, cool. View examples. Okay, that takes us down to our portfolio. Browse through our gallery of stunning transformations and premium customizations. Okay, cool. Obviously, again, these images will all be switched out, but okay, it kind of has it broken down into these different categories, and then it says more on Instagram. I didn't give it the Instagram link, so I'm assuming it's not going to have that, right? So be more on Instagram. Okay, here's a testimonial. So one thing to remember when working with Lovable, if you don't give it the specifics, it's going to come up with the reviews. It's going to come up with the names. It's going to make up a lot of stuff on the spot until you go ahead and get specific with it, right? Okay, has a leave a review. Interesting. Get in touch. Oh, okay, this is great. We didn't even ask it to. It included the map because we gave it the address. It has the phone, the email, the business hours. Okay, it has all the payment methods that they take. All right, so that's the end of the video. And this is a simple way that you can go ahead, reach out to local businesses, and service them with AI. They might not have a website, they might not know that they need a website, they might not have the resources or the funds to build out a website. And this is something that you can reach out to these local businesses, go on Google Maps, kind of see who needs what, and then we can go ahead, email them or call them reach out to them. Obviously, this is not a finished product. We have to add the images. I would change a bit more with the styling, but given just off of one prompt, one instance of deep agent research, or honestly, you could just do it yourself, or kind of get in the weeds. Take a look at their socials, take a look at their website if they have one. This was a special case where they didn't already have one in place. You can go ahead, prompt to Lovable, and look, you have a great looking site in one prompt. So that's it for today. If you want to learn more on how to make money using AI, subscribe to us here at AIgentic Bros, and go ahead and join our school community. We're launching a beginner to expert AI course, as well as a course teaching you guys how to service local businesses using AI, not just automations. We're using all kind of tools and services as well. Thank you for watching the video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.